Go ahead.
Welcome to Cruising with Cheryl and Eric. I'm Eric. This is Cheryl.
Hi, how are you?
I don't sound like Minnie Mouse.
So tonight, we decided we're going to do should be a quick video this time.
Should be.
Basically about the top 10 things not to do on Embarkation Day. Just in case you're not familiar with the verbiage, Embarkation Day is literally the day you embark on the ship, the day you get on. Okay, the first day of the cruise. Okay.
Once I get off.
So we found some things that we've done in the past that really we should not do, and some of the things came from friends and family who've experienced some issues. So I'm going to go first. I'm going to do the first one just because this is a huge thing with me.
I'll explain after.
Do not, under any circumstances, when possible, do not fly in the day you're leaving. Okay? So if your cruise is leaving at 4 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon, don't fly in Saturday morning. Because, especially, and I don't want to say post-COVID, but especially in 2023, when the airlines are changing flights more than most people change their underwear, you don't want to get stuck in the middle of Nebraska, New Jersey, Ohio, California, when your ship is sailing away without you. Okay? Spend the money for the hotel. Get in the night before. Get in the day before, 2 days before if you have to. We'd like to come in the day before for a couple reasons. You know, this being the number one, is not missing the ship. But also we'd like to, go downtown Fort Lauderdale, go into Miami, do something, have a nice dinner, go out somewhere. And,
we like to meander.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
So don't do it. if there's any way possible. And if you go to the cruise line and have them book your flights, there's a really good chance they're going to fly you in the day of. So when you talk to them, tell them, no, I don't want that. I want to fly in the day before. All right. That's number one. Number two.
Do not pack your documents and or medications in your suitcase. Put them in your carry-on.
Yeah, you're fine, huh? I was going to say, by documents, we mean passport, luggage tags, your driver's license, all that info that you're going to need.
Medical ID card.
Vaccine cards, sometimes, the stuff that you need to show when you walk into that big, beautiful cruise terminal building right before you get on the ship. Okay?
All right.
Right?
Enough said.
And as Cheryl mentioned, medicines, try and pack them in your carry-on. Don't pack them in your suitcase because you're not going to see your suitcase. If you drop it off with the porter at 10, 11 a.m., you're not going to see it until 6, 7 o'clock at night.
Also, any medical apparatus, i.e. sleep apnea machines, CPAP machines, whatever the case may be, you can carry those onto the plane. They're not considered a carry-on because they're a medical necessity. So make sure that you have that on you at all times as well.
Number 3.
Oh, any drugs that need to be frozen or carried around. Make sure you have those with you too. Yeah. Okay, so number 3. Do not check in at port.
Meaning, don't walk up to the desk at the Royal Caribbean Port Terminal and say, "Hi, my name's Eric. I didn't do anything online ahead of time, so here's my stuff. Get me checked in." They will, but you're going to be sitting there for an hour. Take 20 minutes one night, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 12 weeks ahead of time while you're sitting around watching the boob tube and do the check-in stuff online. It makes it so much easier.
That would be a TV, by the way.
Oh, that's true. Yes.
TVs don't have tubes anymore. Carrying on. Speaking of carrying on, do not forget a carry-on bag. It's going to be super important before and after your trip.
Well, and honestly, yes, but to me, the point of the carry-on is just in case you don't get your suitcase until after dinner. That way you have something, if you want to change clothes, if you want to bring a swimsuit, if you have medications you need to take during the day, that kind of thing. Make sure you have all that stuff in a carry-on bag with you. This is a normal carry-on bag, not a Cheryl carry-on bag. Cheryl carry-on bags average 43 pounds.
But I don't carry it, so it doesn't bother me.
Yeah, really. I carry it.
And I do have a scale for my suitcase, so yeah. I always make sure I have enough room for whatever needs to come back with me.
Next up, number 5. Do not go to the buffet. If you can avoid it. This isn't necessarily a mistake. It's just
crowded.
Crowded. The buffet is, that's kind of where everybody goes when they get on board. And it gets crowded in there. Mm-hmm. If I can find out if the main dining room's open, or if one of the, the quick little eateries like, a taco place or a burger joint, if they're open, we'll do that. Because obviously, you're coming in, you're driving in that morning, or you're getting out of your hotel and coming over, come lunchtime, you really got to eat, especially if you're got the drink package. But try to avoid the buffet if you can.
But if you can't, just go and just be patient.
Right. That's not me, but
on travel a day, it is not. Do not skip the safety drill. Just don't. Enough said.
Well, you're not going to be able to, because if you skip it, they'll call your name out over the
loudspeaker,
the ship's loudspeaker, and just don't skip it. Just go, get it over with. Especially these days, it's so much easier now. It's 10 to 15 minutes. It's much less uncomfortable. Just do it.
Yes, and then you can just go about and go around the ship.
Yeah, and then you can have fun. Yeah. Next up, this is a personal one of my don'ts. Don't go to guest services on the first day. I mean, obviously, if you have an overflowing toilet, or you've got a huge issue with your cabin, something like that, okay, obviously you have to go to guest services. But a lot of the other minor matters can wait till the next day, or later in the evening if you absolutely have to, when most people are at the main dining room eating. But
unless your key doesn't work, you have to go to get services.
If it's urgent, then go. But don't clog up the line with unnecessary questions on that first day.
Clogging.
Yeah. Next up.
Do not buy the alcohol package or specialty dining the first day of the cruise. And it's not that you can't, but you're going to pay full price. So, you say it's $80 a day per person for the alcohol package. If you buy it, online a week or 2 or 3 or a month or 2 or 3 ahead of time, first of all, you're going to save a lot of money. Because, right now, we just bought our alcohol packages for our February cruise. It was buy one, get one 50% off. So, that way we spent $700 on booze for 7 days for 2 of us, instead of, $80 times 7 times 2. So, if you're unsure if you're going to do the alcohol package, if you're questioning it, just don't do it.
Yeah,
actually.
Exactly. And if you decide a day or 2 in, most of the cruise lines offer you a discounted rate for the remainder of the cruise.
Right.
On the second day, on the third day. But if you do it, on the day of embarkation, you're paying full price. And who wants to pay full price?
Not me.
Along the same note, number 9.
Do not buy excursions. Ultimately, you should buy them before, because if there's something that you like to do, for example, we like to snorkel. If you wait until the last minute, there's a chance that you're not going to have.
They'll be sold out.
They'll be sold out.
Yeah.
Think about it. Just look at the excursions that your ship offers.
Yeah.
Again, we're not going to beat a dead horse, but you really should.
Beat it. Anyway.
Anywho, just do your homework before you go.
Yeah.
Have a little bit of knowledge of what you want to do while you're on the cruise.
There's a feeling out there that if you wait till the day of, that you're going to get last minute deals.
No.
And Potentially that's true, but the last minute deals are going to be on excursions that nobody else wanted to do because they're awful.
Like a 20-mile bike ride around the island.
Well, actually, you
That's
can't.
just an example, but
Yeah, some people like that.
well, yes.
So you're going to have a limited choice because it's only going to be what's not sold out. So yeah, don't do it. Don't wait that long. Buy them, as soon as you can. Next up, number 10.
I tried this several times. Do not. Well, but he drives, so
Yeah, it's just kind of hard.
do not leave your significant other at home.
Unless they don't want to go. If they don't want to go, that's a different story. But if they're planning on going, yeah, they might not be happy with you if you go on that ship without them.
True.
And a bonus item, which is important, actually.
Super wicked important.
Wicked. Yes.
Do not try to smuggle prohibited items on board. They do a bag check. They will confiscate your alcohol. There are some ships that will give it back to you at the end of your cruise. If you have an iron or a steamer, they will not allow that. You can bring a small hairdryer. Very small. I have one.
There's a list on every cruise line's website as to what they consider prohibited items.
No extension cords, no candles, no illegal drugs, even if you have a medical card.
Right.
It is illegal.
They will turn you away for a lot of these. Some of the things they'll just confiscate: irons, alcohol. The drugs, they're gonna basically, say goodbye. You're not getting on the ship.
And they could turn you in.
Yeah. Actually, I mean, technically, yes, they could. I don't know if they do or not, but I don't want to find out. And I hope you don't want to either. So
I'll just put some in your pocket.
Okay. Well, that's one way to take the significant other with you, but not have to put up with them on the ship. If you really want to go that route.
We're very good, whatever. But yep, I think that's about it for tonight.
That's about it, yeah. We covered the list. If you guys think of any do nots for Embarkation Day that, we've skipped or forgot, send us a comment, let us know. And don't forget, if you like what we do and how we do it, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe button, and you'll get us in your inbox every couple of days.
Why are you lucky? Have a good night.
See ya.